I'm going to read new things that I haven't really read in front of actual human beings before, so we'll see how it goes. I've made a sort of a self-made pamphlet that is available on the book table in the back for free, so I'll be reading from that, but not exactly in the order that they are in this. So if you want to, or if you just want to figure out what it is that the fuck I was saying, if I go too fast during the actual reading itself, feel free to take one of these red covered things from the counter on your way out, or whatever. So yeah, these are new things from Doom Engines. I'm going to read from two kind of sequences from that project, mixed together as if they're one long poem. It's sort of comprised of 14-liners and 9-liners. So we'll see how it goes. Swing diagnostics with neural zero knee hole wholly down. I'm hiding like eardrums surging from clocks. Vegetative pods clubbed neon, such niceties. They're escaping, we hum, spec adjacent like cartilage, like butchers or stones. Wished cities, jacked milkshakes, so solar it foamed on salient autoclaves, tapped scissors and nucleus. Wait, Konex solo this cistern, its decomposing ersatz come back in soft blast like statesmen and cheeks oozing DVDs, glands swelling microbial leaf. Futurology as carnivorous stint rugs on cordwood abdabs like cordite or rake-on with botched keratotomies like here's your breakfast in linoleum servings which scrape this floor through enamel and or thermal filch revolving slight motions reek near naked in galleries indicatives with causal tremors on roadblocks like fuck you to everyone holding off. Myoclonic mirror ball jerked seaward like radular teeth boxed in kitchens with vape solvents and recast jocundity boiled down to its most basic Jedi mind tricks like, ooh, here's this odd couple croon over your tea. Stuck Rhodas and Probang Grang to swallow that newsreel and spineflin cognates in elastic figs chrome lattice we're cornered in, resected on isochronous motor bungles like swindles on air. Like walking, like eggs. Vibing glass holes, heat, gentrified bloatwares, diastolic shroud pops, lacrimal pubation with CBT routines in dank slickness like twitch. Groat reveries and radix miss screenshot proofs for block universe bricked in track deliveries to Ramstam shits. Screech your own impromptu counterpoint through weak knees in our forensic stalemate garden with low humming like alchemy, sharp headaches like decades or gravity. Hey, poxking, lathering vomit eye, needle it, chromium, dance style. Not yet / not now, but chorus in bits that's hideous and sweats vinegar like wild core schematics I'm juiced by ex nihilo. Oh, sparkles, the lights were grums on locus, its vectors were vatic and sipped like please recycle me gelled tourniquet. Sliced apples in Crux Central while surgical fouls are chlorine and prefect scum. Sonar zedetic matter lettered in strains. Prying through idolatrous frames, your orientation turned vertiginous in kitchens, gloss etchings, that charcoal foam trashy like guesswork, trilling glacial pink sodium mimicked from catch-up produce we think cured. Pathogenic rash branding goes languid in late game entries with superluminal ho-hum velcro sub-pretext knowing this. Edged out by magpies, pooled amnesia, press send like auctions, crammed higher than bite-sized, gloating than operatives mixed. Replay options so quarreled in situ, bitumen flared. Declared jugular unwell, flamingo pastels burst unopened, hot saline straddling stress reliefs like nobody. Gleam hypnosis in mercurial misidentifications when miasmic rack archaic is laissez-faire like always. Hit extractors, fan laconic, bag some gumdrops ready for seasonal in absentia scans on corridors and yellow gizmos, turgid for small moth on lip. Take reluctant hydration in like mornings. High Friday stared Wally through junctures, swift ringers to thumbtacks I'm running instead. Cold ultras, unswollen and gelled as bootleg clicky, wargaming like bronze on stilts. Flicked candies in bougie defense when boredom tilts cranial nerves in base sectors like acres or tech, stuffed with elite core crystals for potassium spun secreting itself on popcorn fizz. Cortisol, sweat bees in corneal squeeze. Quick flagrant like relentless beats, played out friendlies with blitz liquids maple glazed in pink when waking like febrile is. Squint, squint. Synchronic hellholes post-hiatal in spring, domestic loud hailers like sugar-flecked platinum stems. Krylon hives are splitting like slogan mouthpots in caked larynx on chin or ice skates so fresh, locked up in nervous reflex mixed with default beaming in electric clear tarmacking. Buzz ligaments, sketched arc reactors through disco myths, reverse this rank syncopation like it's just unzipped architects, scratching corners and bankruptcies like payloads and squashed licorice cassettes unspooled with boiled seawaters and tuna melts. Helicity retrospects blockbusting like paternal mediocrities like limos or planes. We're sparrows in loft space. It's morning. Please send us some help. Dextrose fresh, soothing, woozy clearance as glitz-spanned urban dairy like zero weather doorways on rhubarb thermal interiorized, so voiding this handshake slanting class dismissed. Eco dragnets in 10 blinks, tedium guzzling vague content. I'm running downstairs and cornered with Dettol smirks against brazier. Comments, vacation barlands, veg between lips, gangling fibrous, Ross Girling proxies, blistered in primo traversal. These maps go crudely when cajoling, mastic, indrawn for lunge, credit, puckered. Low-flying polystyrene hits roaring like breathing kinship lungs through skin. We melt invariant, backwash totals, frost souping our topographic bunks. So stan emphatic subtopian non-stick playthings with molasses chomping it quick. Market analyst plugs dangling debut Pilsner and point scores yawn via uppercut bronze, palimpsestic and glib from nutritional charms. Receivers index but address withheld, thrown countless dealings gliding sick burns in generational humph. Load crayons hedging addicts down top shelf dyscrasia. Bridged idiocies in private like cadmium roll calls from I'm so drunk and I'm barely some fun, while autumnal snake bones or cubicles prop whistles fleecing shimmies in 80s flame graphics projected on stairs. Rogue cymbals instead ride higher on tracheal swells. We're bracing for helio crushed between pairs. Shaped corduroy red, kaleidoscoping this omnivorous chalk pebble in polymer deep shelter, stashed with magnums and gin like noxious is. Gummy bears dissolving in hail. Take chairs out on tiles and smack them to subbar shreds, glossolalia like something of hair. Gargling fugue extremists toss bulk stacks, quill suspensions as inanimate flash glow sticks that wildly intuit shining like sorry. This reboot is just undulations of nonage budgets, you pending quakes to half-life temerities where vocab kicks nothing. Mixed drills with breathing, peak decadence, last phase spots, looseness in phantom feedback, lyric dejections, keening buff pigeons and posh wizards like sexy barley for sting or bleach. Cornered metatarsals repeat, hot saucing this penal plasticity embedded in meridian boutiques with depth thinning, creasing, clocked wrists like treat yourself, friend. Sweet riot singular. Futurist power cell hilltops, this leisure park logo hotel, quincunx tice like speaking unkind through units, coast lucrative, stashed most veins in pockets, eating biros for ink blots to cross out your mouth. Broad sewers we might be, the aerial thirst working to fold out molecular outage like bulbs redacted in car parks, lament against elbows on doors. Grown howling to stand still, wind cereals, diluvian on smithereens for ingot, most coracoids punched. Irregular hangouts, stuck rotaries to pipe dreams ingested on honeycomb trivials, holding cellophane to namesakes with soft blast scenes thermally clipped. Stared nests like currencies, wobbled all day. Wind bullish plasma paper cut sashayed away in perpetual stun gun successions, retiring tarmac subheadings with ionic strengths recycle down whereabouts, platinum doused like impulse bark through walls. Tearful lacuna spark no creatine preening through mornings relived in downturned coordinates, folding towels instead. Augmented, bruising, hyper-attentive, this stick is revered but flailing ahead. Swapped candles in bozo stocktake, hay-wiring their khakis with symmetric charades, so oven-fresh butane promising tips. Slumped gluten, stoic dissolution lock-in with fugue, dodging photochemical jolts down swiftly, its recursive leather reek reviewed through standby discourse, so groovy this traipsing deep time cylindrical couch hot takes, braised pithy, repudiate terms. Stitched orange peeled voicemails hopping tractions anemic from hepcats displayed. Meds walking circlets like steady on sidebars, cohabiting, unsprung, tripped, mutual pause. Those hankering swan dust, dive granular backlash in, nerving it brief figured when maneuvers swing hot trash feedback smatterings. Root artifice, smorgasbord, bold, socially skilled, adulting, baked biscuits, abstracting it, conscious through knee-jerk, carousel, leverage, adjustment, cultured, psychic like petting llamas at work. Mise-en-scene falconry, zeroed mornings, our snapshot rebuttals, germ cells so faint. Dashboard, Castle Bravo, Blink, Honey, Scholastics, this summer's landfill nitrate, squelch, swamping, we spider it. Circumzenithal arcs, demographic for overhead crystals, wedged minutes, trivial boarding, such game face, petered out with, wax frozen, tender, weaponized, keeping you alive. Thank you for listening.